What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the MPP, the Noah and Patrick podcast. This is episode number 43. Can't think of anyone.
Troy Polamalu, maybe.
Oh, wow. Troy Polamalu. Wow, what a guy.
Hey,
Probably
the
one of the
nice
best.
long hair.
Yeah.
He even had the Head and Shoulders commercials.
Yep.
I think that's what it was.
Yeah, Head and Shoulders. What happened to Head and Shoulders? That kind of just went off
I
the...
have no idea. Yeah,
Doesn't it cause like cancer or something now?
doesn't everything, honestly.
True. But yeah, Troy Polamalu, one of the best safeties in the NFL, Hall of Famer. But let's get into some baseball. We finally predicted something correct. Not in maybe the whole bracket
They're close.
for the home run derby, but yes, we were very close. We picked the winner, Vlad Guerrero Jr. Julio Rodriguez beat Pete Alonso and had 41 home runs.
Crazy.
Most in history in the first round. I think it was like 41 to 30 something. So
I think it was to 30. I think.
yeah.
But Pete Alonso had a tough pitcher. The dude was painting the outside corners on him.
People are calling for automatic ball feeder, the electric one, so everyone
it's
has
all fair.
Yeah, but I feel like that's the fun of it, you know? You gotta find someone who can pitch you the ball.
Yeah, and I bet the batters don't really care about having something automatically thrown to them. I bet a lot of them don't really take it that seriously either. Like they're just there to try and hit home runs. I don't think they really care about winning the trophy that bad. Like obviously they probably like to win it, but I mean, is it really that serious? You know?
Don't they get money or no?
I think they might get $1 million, maybe. Maybe. I'm not completely sure though.
Yeah. I mean, some of these players are making way more than $1 million.
Hundreds of millions. I don't think anyone who joins this home run derby is making under like at the very least 10 mil a year.
How about Adley Rushman?
Adley might, but he's definitely going to sign an extension soon.
Yeah.
So, I don't think he's worried.
Yeah.
And he was also a first pick, so he's making millions of dollars on his.
Oh, okay.
You know.
Nice. Yeah, I mean the home run derby, just a classic event. Like you can't go wrong with it. Also, to Julio Rodriguez, his pitcher in the first round, geez, just like perfect pitches each time.
The timing was perfect with everything too. You know, Rodriguez had a little flick, and it was perfect every time. Like they were in sync.
Yeah. Yes, what else? Adley also he hit home runs from both sides of the plate. He is a switch hitter. So he hit 25 home runs.
Total, yeah.
Lefty or 20 home runs lefty, and then he went 7 for 8 in the bonus round from the right side. And he kind of called it, you know? Yeah, everyone was right-handed. But it just looked effortless for him.
Yeah, I think he could have hit more, but he had his dad throwing to him, and they were kind of just like, you know, watching, taking their time when other guys are like going quick.
Yeah. But it was a cool moment. They did say that if he was ever in the home run derby, that he would want his dad to pitch to him. So glad he got that opportunity. And I think that's fun, you know? You don't have your BP pitcher throwing it to you. I like that Vlad has had his manager pitch to him the last 3 years or something. So that's cool.
Yeah, nice. And then a kid got hit in the face. 110.
Wow, way to switch it up, huh? You don't want to.
Yeah.
Don't want to soften the blow.
Nah, he didn't get a soft blow to the face. It was 110 mile per hour line drive.
Did you see his eye?
No, I didn't see any of the aftermath. I saw that he got taken off, carried off, or whatever. But he was wearing like glasses, and like you can just see it explode, like on the replay.
Yeah,
just, the
his eye was
break.
It's just swollen shut after. So
I mean,
but he was down on the field, and then they kept
they're still
hitting
going.
home runs. I was like, they're not going to stop.
Yeah, they couldn't take a pause.
And you see the one guy running out there to check on him, and then he popped up and ran off the field. I was like, "Oh, okay, interesting." Yeah. They also people have said that they need to get away from kid fielders.
I always thought it was interesting that it was kids because they're just smashing the ball, you know.
Yeah,
Um,
coming at you fast. If you're not paying attention.
maybe they should do like a if they want the kids out there still like 'cause I think they're all like what
I think they're like little
like they're
leaguers,
all like the I think they're like what's it called the brother sister program or whatever whatever it's called. Can't remember.
boys and girls.
Boys and Girls Club program. Yeah. Um,
YMCA, Boys and Girls Club.
which I mean that's nice to have them, you know, from that program come out there. So maybe just give them some practice.
Yeah,
Make sure they can catch the ball,
yeah. I mean,
or
that
teach
that
them
was
that
tough.
sometimes you don't catch the ball. You
Sometimes you just
just
duck
let it
out.
go, just let it
Like,
go.
yeah. He totally misjudged. If it was like maybe 90 miles per hour coming at him, he probably could have got it. But that was a liner. That was
Yeah, it was a bullet.
whew, scary though. But yeah, home run derby, pretty cool. I don't think we won the grand prize. I did submit the picks. I don't think we won.
Yeah, I mean,
Also, I think you had to get all of them correct to be entered. I don't know.
just like the March Madness type thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, we only missed Julio, I think, and Randy.
yeah.
Randy beating Luis Robert Jr.
Supposedly, Louis Robert Jr. got injured.
Yeah, he got hurt his calf. Couldn't play in the All-Star game.
Interesting. But
Yeah,
that's it. That's all I
yeah.
got.
So
Yep.
I mean, the All-Star game was the next day. I don't think anything cool really happened during it. It was just a normal All-Star game, really.
Yeah, the National League won first time since 2012, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah, the
On
cool
a
thing, I guess. Go ahead.
on a walk-off home run by a
Yep.
third roster catcher who made the All-Star team for the first time. He's like 33 years old.
It
So
wasn't a walk-off, but it was like a go-ahead home run.
go
Yeah.
ahead, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, Elias Diaz. That was the cool moment, I guess, is that he pretty much only made it because the Rockies need a player to make it, you know. I don't think the Rockies had anybody else on there. Did
I
they have a
don't think
pitcher?
so.
No. So yeah, he was like their pick because the Rockies are so bad. And hey, he had a 2-run home run off of Felix Bautista. It's one of the best pitchers in the AL, you know, for the
Yeah,
Orioles. The big dude, 6'8", I think they said.
yeah.
Um,
Jeez.
yeah.
I think it's crazy too because he was pinch hitting. Probably he has to get in there at least once. I think. He just gets off the bench. Takes a couple swings, get loosened up, and then boom, see ya.
We'll split her down the middle, take it out. It's nice.
Yeah, and then he
Yeah,
also won MVP. So
exactly.
go.
Yeah. Julio Rodriguez almost had a chance to hit a walk off home run, which is cool. Then they end up walking, and then Craig Kimbrell just finished the game off the strikeout. So fun, fun home run derby. A lot of people are saying that they should go back to the 10 outs. I don't think they should go to 10, or maybe they should do 10 outs, or maybe do 5 minutes instead of 3 minutes, whichever one happens first. So people can get more time to actually watch the home runs because you can't really see the home runs anymore because they're kind of
So
just
quick.
like, yeah, it's going so fast. And that was like one of the best things, like when Josh Hamilton had his crazy like 20 or 30 home run
Yeah,
um, round. You just seen him hit 500-foot bombs in Yankee Stadium. That was sick. So
yeah. It would be different. I kind of like the timed. I think it's cool. How many home runs you can hit. The rapid pace because then you
like
get. I feel like you get more tired too.
it was still cool watching Julio do it, but
Yeah.
you also didn't see where any of his home runs went. It was all just like you just knew he was hitting 40,
I
and you're
thought they
like,
had like a
okay,
double box going on. Like
yeah, but I mean,
it's not the same.
the camera's going. like back and forth,
Yeah.
back and forth.
Well, they also have like 20 cameras going at like once.
Yeah,
And then they had the stat cast, it's all about the analytics now. But
yeah.
yeah, pretty cool. MLB All-Star game. Um, oh, they also had the mic'd up, I think that's always cool when they mic up the players.
During the All-Star
They
game.
had Josh Hader,
Yeah,
while he was pitching, he was just talking to him, just casual. Um, Mookie and Freddie Freeman, that was fun. I can't remember who else. Just saw the highlights of him.
yeah. I don't remember. I mean, they had like Juan Soto, I think, too, for an inning. I think they had one like every other inning. I don't think it was every inning, but yeah, it was cool.
How
I
do you
like to hear
feel?
when they hit.
Oh yeah, like what
That's
they
what they
did
did
here.
in spring training.
Yeah, that's cool. It gives a different aspect or perspective.
Yeah.
Um, and they also do it in like the regular season. I think they do it on Sunday Night Baseball.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't
So
watched the Sunday night baseball game yet.
I try to
Um,
watch like the Giants, but I always miss it. See who they interview, but they always interview like the other team. Like no one cares. No one cares about the Giants.
Giants
What
don't
the
have a star player, so they're like, who do you want to talk to? Nobody over there.
Yeah. Yeah. No one great. I guess moving on to the NBA Summer League, we got Wembenyama. Unfortunately, he got shut down after 2 games. He had an okay performance. Well, I guess bad performance in the first game. He only went like 2 for 14. He did have like 5 blocks, 8 rebounds, something like that. And
Yeah.
everyone thought he was a bust.
First game. Yeah.
First game, he even came out and said that he didn't know what he was doing out there, which I respectable. You probably
I
don't
mean, I mean, they kind of just like throw him out there and be like, "Hey, just go play basketball."
know. Yeah,
Like it's not like he had any time to play with like any. I don't know if they
the
practice for summer
draft
league.
was
I'm
what,
guessing they do practice, right?
a week and a half ago, right?
Yeah,
And then you just get thrown into NBA, well, I guess kind of G League players,
yeah.
but still,
And he had just finished his season also, so get cut him some slack. He played a long time. He was resting probably for a bit. Wasn't shooting around too much.
yeah. But then his second game,
He had Britney
shut up,
Spears drama.
shut up, everyone.
Yeah,
Pretty crazy. 27 points, I think, 8 rebounds. Pretty
I
good
think he had like
stats.
almost 15 rebounds and
Oh,
another
did
like
he?
3 blocks or something. So
Yeah,
like, I mean, I think one good thing is that he's rebounding the ball
yeah.
because there's like some centers like Brooke Lopez who don't rebound the ball and they're 7 foot whatever. Um,
They just run down the court and
they,
go to the corner.
yeah. So that's a good thing. You can tell he rebounds and he blocks shots. So if anything, worst comes to worst, he's a solid rebounder and a shot blocker,
Yeah,
which I like, which
paint
is like good.
protector.
Yeah. And I mean, he's gonna get you some easy points in the paint when you're that tall. So if for some reason like his jumper isn't as good as people think it is, I think he can still be like a
Yeah,
like a like a 12-10 4 block guy, maybe 3 block guy,
yeah. I mean, you can get a
which
double double
that's
every
an all
night.
star right there. So
Yeah, yeah. It's just gonna be interesting to see when he plays against the
actual,
NBA
yeah,
talent. Like, yeah. So where he's going up against taller guys. I think he has to be like the tallest in the summer league, right? I feel like it's mostly like,
he's taller than the tallest in the league. I think.
yeah.
I don't think
So
anyone's like any current players. I think he's the tallest current player. He has to be.
yeah.
Um, but yeah, early season prediction. Do you think like what do you think? Do you think he will go rookie of the year? You think he's gonna have a little disappointing first year?
I mean, he has to be the best odds, right, to win Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, next probably Scoot Henderson and
Yeah.
maybe the Twins. They've been looking pretty good.
People are saying that Scoot Henderson is gonna The Blazers are pretty much just letting him do whatever he wants, just
especially if
because.
Dame's gone. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, here's the ball. Just go out and play basketball, and we'll figure it out. Because he's gonna be there for a long time, and he's really good. So, yeah, I would say Wembenyama, Scoot Henderson, and then maybe the Twins or Brandon Miller, of course, the top
Yep.
five picks.
Brandon Miller also had a tough summer league to start out, and then he
Yeah,
picked up at the end also. So
like I feel like these people just want these top draft picks to just go out there and score like 30 and just
yeah.
like you're the future. You need to like put up all these good numbers, but I guess it takes time. Gotta get
Well, the only
developed.
thing about Brandon Miller is that he will always be compared to Scoot Henderson because they were like 2 and 3.
Yeah.
So those two will always be
Like you're
compared
not
no
even close
matter
to
what.
Wembenyama.
Yeah,
Wembenyama's
like
like way up
Wembenyama is on his
there.
own. He's on his own.
So,
But
yeah.
um, yeah, like that's gonna be tough because they're different players, you know. But
Who do you think has more pressure, Wembenyama or like the rest of the draft picks? Like who has okay, Wembenyama, Scoot, or Brandon Miller?
Brandon
Who
Miller.
do you think has the
I think it's always
most
gonna be
pressure?
Wembenyama.
Yeah,
It has to be because they said he's the next LeBron basically. Like
yeah,
he's the next big prospect to of come out since LeBron did. So
yeah,
whenever someone is compared to MJ, LeBron,
yeah.
Kobe, even
The greats.
like Shaq or something,
Yeah,
like there's gonna be a lot of pressure.
yeah.
But I mean, he's kind of taken the pressure off himself by how he's handled media and stuff. So I think he should be fine. I think.
So yeah,
But next,
that's the NBA summer league coming to the end. I think ready
yeah,
for the season to get started. Had the play-in tournament as well announced. We could talk about that when it gets closer. Really, still don't really know what's going on with it.
no,
Although they already have the groups, and it's gonna be like a FIFA World Cup round robin type play. I think.
yeah. I mean, you just play the games are already set in the regular season, and then I think the only extra game is a championship game.
Yeah,
So two teams might play 83 games instead of 82
no
in the
big
regular
deal.
season. Yeah, well, unless someone gets
That's
hurt.
just that. Yeah, to
Unless someone gets hurt.
load management.
Yeah. But next we got a little something crazy.
Yeah,
Got the Northwestern football scandal going on where it's a hazing scandal where they had freshmen. Um, I don't think they released exactly what it was, but they were getting, everyone knows what hazing is. It's
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah,
you have to do stuff for the older group to be like, I don't know, accepted. I guess like
yeah,
I wasn't in a frat, but frats would do it. Actually, I think when we were in college, that's when they first started taking it away. Was I think our first or second year in college
yeah,
where it was actually like a huge thing going on to stop hazing because there was just a bunch of stuff happening to the kids.
yeah.
Um,
Yeah, Northwestern. I guess it's been going on for years now. Like it wasn't just a one-time thing. It's been happening, and I guess I'm I'm sure everyone in the organization probably knew about it, but in the end, it falls on the head coach.
which is hard because they were saying that the head coach didn't know, or that he was saying he didn't know, which is hard to believe because apparently the people who have come out and said like there's actually a former player, like I think it was Lyman, who came out and said like
Yeah,
um, they made all the minority players, people of color, all those people cut their hair if it was too long, and all the white players could keep the long hair if they wanted to, stuff like that. And then they also had a whiteboard in the middle of the locker room with like names of who had to be Hayes next, and I guess they called it
Yeah.
running or something. So like they would be on the board under running, and then
Yeah.
during practices, like players and coaches would go over like and like put a hand over the head, of the players that needed to be next if they made mistakes. This is all
Yeah.
if you made
Is
mistakes like you're a
yeah.
freshman on the team.
It just it just sounds so bad.
It really did. It's like how did no
it's
one like know or come out about this?
yeah. And also too, it's like it's Northwestern, Like
Yeah,
they haven't been great. They've been like I think 10-40 in the past couple years combined. It's not a great football program, so I don't know. It's just a weird situation. Head coach got fired.
yeah,
I think the defensive coordinator is taking over. Uh, but I think it was cool too. The college newspaper actually broke the story.
that's true. Yeah,
It wasn't a one of the bigger publication places.
yeah. I think they came out with like they went somewhere to to start the story, and then a bigger place helped them.
Hmm.
Kind of get this
I
to the
know. Yeah.
surface because I guess they tried to come out with this a while ago, like months
Oh,
ago,
damn.
and then it finally just came out recently. So, but yeah, hazing's bad.
Pacing
Do
is bad.
do not haze. Well, it's crazy. You hear the stories about like all these frat pledges and stuff.
Yeah.
Like they're forced
Well,
to
that's
to
why
chug a bottle of
colleges,
tequila or vodka.
yeah, colleges are just not even having a fraternity or sororities at their colleges anymore. So,
Yeah,
but hey, you do you, huh? Whatever.
you do you. Yeah. Hey, no, chug a bottle of vodka. Chug a bottle of vodka. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a little afternoon time right now. Should I chug this tequila right now?
Oh, I'm not in the frat yet. Oh, I need to chug a bottle of tequila. Yeah, sure. Let me do that real quick.
I can't even imagine.
Yeah. Just- That's why I just stayed away. Just
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
worry about
yeah.
it. Yeah.
I mean, there's also good frats out there and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
don't be scared to go to a frat if you're listening to this and you're going into college or something. Don't
Yeah,
be afraid, but be smart.
exactly.
Recognize what they're asking of you.
Yeah. It's not that serious.
It's also super expensive to be in a frat.
It
So
is.
yeah. So
Save
last but
your
not
save your
least,
money.
yeah. Last but not least, a little TikTok question for you.
Thank you.
Right now, in your current state, which sport do you have the best chance to actually have an impact in? So I can give you like examples if you want. For soccer, score a goal, no penalty. Cause that's I think you might be able to actually score a penalty kick, but no penalty
Hey,
kick.
goalies are good though. You need some
Yeah,
power on those.
yeah. So let's go score a goal.
Yeah.
In the half the game, not the whole game. So let's say like 45 minutes.
Can't
Um,
even.
get a hit in a series in baseball. So a 3 game series. Let's
Yeah.
go. So that's like four at bats a game. Uh, I guess for basketball, I don't know. I want to say just score a point because you could really just like cherry pick and get a
Yeah.
lucky one. Let's go with hit a 3 in the game, and then for football, we can either do get a tackle. But I think you can luck into a tackle. Like they actually run you over, but you
You like hang
just
on
have to
and
hold on to them, and you get credit for the tackle. Let's go with scoring from the 3 yard line.
yeah.
All right.
I
So
think
any one of those, or we could
yeah,
go hockey also.
I can't
Actually
skate.
skating back and forth.
Yeah, hockey's probably out. I would say soccer's probably out too. It's a lot of running. You need to like then you got juke. people. You gotta do some moves. Can't do any moves because this is current state. I would have to go. Honestly, I think basketball has to be like
Yeah,
the
right.
best chance. If you're on a team, I just feel like they'll get you the ball eventually, right? Just start chucking them up there. Uh, if if that's the only thing you have to do is just make a shot,
One game, yeah, one game if you
one
can hit a
game.
three. I just think you get one game you've never played in the NBA before, you're gonna be nervous. That's
It's
the
gonna
only
be
thing I think that'll
the
mess it up.
distance is weird. You really gotta hit the corner shot. Um,
So, I can hit a three,
yeah,
but could I hit it in the NBA is different.
when like someone
People are
six
watching.
three at least is in front
Yeah,
of
I'm
you.
not tall enough for that.
Maybe I think you would probably get a hit, right, in baseball.
I don't know, man. That ball's coming in quick. That ball's
Well,
coming
you
in
said a three
quick.
game series, and you probably get what, three at bats?
I mean,
If you're
I have
DH,
the most
probably.
experience in baseball, so I
Yes.
think there's a chance. I don't know if I get hit though. It's like insane. I would go over
Really?
12, over 16.
Huh.
Well, because it's not all just fastballs. you
Oh
know,
yeah.
if it's all fastballs, then maybe, but it's not
the
like,
the curve is a little different in the MLB
yeah,
compared to high
yeah.
school. Huh?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah, I think basketball would be the.
I'm gonna be honest. I think I could score a touchdown. I feel like
Oh yeah, that's right. I think I could get a tackle,
three
but
yards out.
these dudes
I
are
think I,
huge.
I have a good. If I got a good block, give me a good line, a fullback, I can get in there.
Yeah,
I mean, they're all strong guys and they're all fast, but I think
you just
if
gotta
if the hole opens, I'm in.
you just gotta put your head down and go. You know,
I'm about to break my neck.
but you did it.
All right, and then same thing, but which sport do you think you have the worst chance? Like no chance
All
at
the
all.
other sports that I didn't mention.
I'm gonna be honest. I think hockey might be the hardest one.
Well, I can't skate, so it's like,
Oh, okay, let's just say you knew how to skate. I mean, just being able to hit the puck like past the goalie and there's a tiny little goal.
yeah. Also, too, like you have to like stop yourself and then like still swing at the same time. There's a whole lot
Yeah,
of. I'm sure for them, of course, it's second nature to them. Like
yeah. I mean, they've been doing it all their whole life.
yeah, it doesn't bother them. But just thinking of the mechanics, and then you got a goalie who's pretty much covering the whole net.
Yeah, it's like a tiny net.
So you either have to juke them or you have to just get lucky and hit like a top right corner shot.
Yeah, soccer
Also, I think soccer is
wise,
hard.
just I'm not there.
You can't even cherry pick in soccer.
You can't. That's why I think it's gonna be hard. Like that's why in basketball, I think you can score because you could just, hope that they run down there,
Yeah,
miss, and they just chuck you the ball. You got a wide open shot every time. I mean, they honestly might even just leave you open. You just have to hit the shot.
yeah, but it's hard with all that pressure.
Want to go down, and you get pregame, warm up.
All I'm thinking about is that one guy who was a fan from the Pelicans and he was wearing the warm up suit and he was shooting shots.
Taking some jumpers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let us know down below in the comments. What do you think you can do best? You know,
Yep. Any professional sport.
and you have any other sport you can think of too. I mean, rugby. I don't think I can last in rugby. I think I want to be.
The only thing I can think of is like golf is like make the cut. Like I think that's like the hardest thing
Yeah, yeah.
because
I have no chance in golf. But let's make it kind of easier for us. How about we make like a how big is the was it the green?
the green.
Yeah, like for a putt.
What?
Like how big is the radius? Like in
Well,
like
it's all
a 50-foot putt or something. Like what is a long putt?
Yeah, like 50 foot, I would say. It's
All right, let's
pretty
go with
long.
55-foot putt. Do you think you could hit a 55-foot putt? Like how? Like out of five chances or
Um,
10 chances?
out of 10, I think I could do it.
Yeah, you think that's a possible thing for people to do?
Like the first five, you can like get the break, get the speed, and
Get an
then
idea?
yeah, you just had to get on the right line,
Because
and
I'm a
then
putter. I can
wait,
putt that
what?
ball. I can putt that
A
ball.
putter?
I'm a putter. I can putt.
Yeah. Again, too, I think just making the cut is probably like the hardest thing.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I mean definitely. I mean that you can say the
Two
same thing about
rounds.
making a team of anything.
Yeah, that's true. But it's manageable though. You could get really lucky 2 days and put up a good score, and then the cut can be low. It's a top 65 in ties out of 156 players, so
Yeah,
you have a good chance.
I have no chance. I've never
Uh,
played golf in my life.
you say you can beat
Yeah,
me
but that's
if
going in
you get a
without
month of
anything.
practice.
Give me a month and a half. I'm better than Patrick at golf. Like no questions.
What was the first thing you would work on? Would you try to get the
Well,
swing
I
right?
have to work on everything. I think I work on
But yeah, but what do you work on first? Like, what do you try to master first?
I think you have to go with the mid game.
Okay.
Learning the irons, which one works where. I have to learn that. Cause obviously I think the drive is also like obviously important, get as close
Yeah.
as you can, but I feel like that's probably the easiest part of golf is the drive.
Yeah, you can also just like hit it all over the place, but then
Yeah, but you got to have the mid-range game. You
okay.
have to you have to
Yeah.
know, I'm smart, Patrick, right? And then next is definitely the putt game.
I'm
Definitely
smart.
the putt game because you got to finish it off.
The short the
You
short
got to get
game,
the points.
that's where it is.
And you gotta get the low score. But the drive, I'm not worried about that. I think
Yeah,
I can figure it out.
fair.
Uh, but yeah, I mean, I have no idea the terminology of golf. Slice, uh,
That's in there.
hook.
Hook, yep.
Yeah, there you go. Look at me. I'm 10% there.
Even worse than a hook, a banana hook.
Banana hook. Nice. Boomerang hook, something like that.
Yep. Draw, fade,
Yeah.
top,
Hey,
dunk,
I can do it.
chili dip.
If there's any, oh, what about bowling? It's a tough one too.
What were we saying? Like
I don't know. I think
like five strikes,
yeah, five
200 score. I don't know.
three in a row. No, five strikes. No, I think 7 out of 10
Yeah.
because I think
You could
bowling is
also do a
probably
score. What's a good
yeah
score?
the
Like, what's the average score?
300 is perfect, right?
Yeah. So it's probably like what, 200,
I
250?
think I could hit a 150. So yeah, like two, maybe
Over
two
200?
over 200 for us. Yeah,
That's hard.
I've never bowled close to 200, so
Barely get to 100.
it's been a long time since we went
We used
bowling.
to go a lot in high school with the
We had a little club
squad.
for a minute.
We would go at like midnight too, just
Yeah,
random hours.
the weekend, yeah, Friday nights, whatever. I
Yeah.
mean, but we went. I would just bowl just to see how fast I can get going down the lane. I'm not trying to get a strike. I'm like, I'm hitting 20 miles per hour.
Yeah, good times.
Yeah,
Yeah, bowling too.
yeah,
Pickleball, tennis.
yeah. But I don't really know anything about pickleball,
Yeah,
tennis. To actually get points.
yeah, not get against a professional tennis player.
I will
They can
always
hit the
remember.
corners. You're just gonna be running the
Yeah,
whole.
no, that one's tough. That one's like a soccer. You have to have the cardio.
Yeah.
I always remember we went to like a tennis court and we're just like hitting the ball back and forth. Not us, but like I have. And then it got hit over my head, and I did it in between the legs of Roger Federer, and it actually like was in. I was so hyped. Did it for a bunch of a couple girls in my class, and
Nice.
I was like, I'm so cool.
Was that your peak moment in your life?
I was like, I'm an athletic beast, which is why I think I can do all this stuff. Okay,
Jeez. But yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that was
it.
fun. Yeah, it's a good one.
Good one.
Yeah.
Hopefully everyone enjoyed. Like,
Follow the
comment,
socials
subscribe. Go follow us on TikTok,
at
Threads,
the MPP Live.
YouTube at the MPP Live. Is it gonna end right now? I feel like
Yeah,
it's gonna end right
see
now.
ya.
Okay, cool.
Goodbye.